I almost admitted defeat. I did on Twitter, but then I sat down and put an extra bunch of hours into this to figure this shit out. Soyeon is mind-blowingly good at rapping, okay? Like, it's not even a point of if she's the best female rapper. She's obviously the best female rapper in K-pop, right? I'm gonna take a step further. She's one of the 10 best, if not top 5 rappers in all of K-pop. She's up there with the likes of Zico, Bobby, Mino, Changbin, August D's, Jisung, Juhan, all those names. She's up there with them at this point, okay? And I'm going to give you guys even more evidence with her rap, her new rap in Dark X-File. Break down this flow and why this is so mind-blowingly good. So let me show you what this looks like first. Oh my god! Okay, so now let me show you why this is so good. I'm just gonna flip it over to here so you guys can see this in full close-up and everything. This is the flow in Dark X-File, and I want to give you guys the full view without my face so you can like see everything close up and know what I am talking about. So let me just start off with this bottom part right here, this like this hi-hat sound. That is her flow. That is the like actual syllables that she is doing in the song, in the rap, in the verse, to give her rap a flow. That is every syllable right here. On the top, this is her cadence. These are the syllables that she's emphasizing, the sub-flow, if you will, the flow that you feel the most, right? And that's like the part, it's often parts that rhyme as well, the parts that she really punches out of the flow. And this shit looks complicated because it is. Let me explain why before I break down why I love it. Basically, what she's doing here is quite simple in the idea. She's mixing this shuffle right here. This is like a shuffle, right? So she is mixing this, which is like a da 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 da. It's a swung 16th note, da 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 da, which is called a shuffle. And she's mixing that with a straight 16th note, which will be da 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 da. That is basically the idea. She's swinging the 16th notes at the top in these top 2 bars here, and then slowly transitions to a straight 16th. That alone is really cool. But the problem is, you can't swing and do a straight rhythm in the same song or verse. Maybe you can in the same song, but when you're writing and notating and transcribing music, you can't. If you want to make this a shuffle, right? What I'd have to do is I'd have to go up to the format up here, go to style. I know you can't see everything, I'm sorry, but then you have to go down, swing settings, you do 16th note, which we shuffle, and then you confirm that. So now this part would be swung, right? But you can't do that because she transitions to both. She does the da 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 da, but then she also does this part. Once I get to turn that off, she also does this. You can't do both, so you can't just write this as a shuffle. So you have to use a different rhythm to make up for the shuffle, and the closest thing you can get to the shuffle rhythm is a triplet with that middle note cut out. But she's not doing straight triplets because that would be a swing. She's doing the 16th note triplet, which in turn would be a sextuplet. But you can't write a sextuplet because she's throwing in these 16th notes here, which would interrupt the sextuplet. So you have to do 8th note triplets to get it to be written out, where she can do these mixed in these like straight 16th notes there. It's so jam-packed with what you have to do. So, but instead of it being a swing or shuffle into a straight 16th, you can't write it like that. So instead, what she's actually doing is these choppy 8th note triplets into straight 16ths and combining them together. And that's fucking difficult to do. So not only is this impressive written, like not only is this impressive to look at, it's just like, wow, that's so complicated. It's also really difficult to get this flow. If you try covering Dark X-File, I promise you no one can do this perfectly on that first rap, because the parts right here, like this part, like you're going from a triplet feel, but not even like just a. It's not just like straights, right? You're doing a bunch of rests in there to give it a gallop, and she's not even doing a full 16th here. It's just and up. That's literally it. It's just a and up, and then back into triplets, and then and up, back into triplets, and up, back into triplets. It's wild. And then she did 3 more in a row again, and then he goes through a full offbeat 16th. And a 4E and triplet. And then she goes into the 16th notes here. Oh my god. and then still throws in a triplet on the beat 2 right here. Okay, so that's why this is so mind-blowingly good. First off, let me just get that out of the way. But secondly, she's making this feel offbeat on purpose, and it's so cool. And you can really point that to this beat 3 right here. Let me play this for you one time and listen to this beat 3 right here. Ready? So we're gonna go back to here. Listen for this part right here. So when she's transitioning, right, from that triplety gallop shuffle feel, right, doing the da 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 da, when she's transitioning into the 16th zen, she's giving it this offbeat feel, because you would think that this would be on the 1, or you think this would start on the 1, but because it doesn't, you feel like this is like another triplet starting here. But it pushes it back to the second beat there. It literally pushes it back to the second beat, and it makes it feel like it's offbeat for a second. It makes it feel like she's rapping out of time when she's not. And it's so cool to me, at least. Like, this is why I'm saying that she's a top 5 rapper, top 10 rapper, however you want to order those people in all of K-pop, top tier rapper with the likes of Changbin, Jisung, Bobby, Zico, Mino, all those names. She's up there with them because they are the only ones in the industry that I think could do something like this. Like, it's genuinely that impressive to me. It's something I'd never heard of K-pop before. I did something with Changbin like last week with their new album, the new Stray Kids thing, where I'm like, Changbin's paving the way in flow. Soyeon's doing nearly the same thing, but with female idols. Like, she's done shuffles like this before. She's done swings like this before, but nothing to the point of literally mixing it with the 16th and like pushing it together. Like, because that's literally what's happening. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. A random straight 16th in there. Oh, back to shuffle. Oh, random straight 16th. Oh, back to shuffle. Oh, random straight 16th. Back to shuffle, 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 shuffle. Oh, full 16th. Oh my, shuffle 16th, shuffle 16ths. And then at the very end, she does this like cool 16th note, 8th note, dotted 8th note. And this doesn't even mention how chaotic her fucking cadence is. The cadence has almost no rhyme or reason. It's almost like she's constantly making rhymes on different notes. And she's tending to make the rhymes onto those the shuffle parts. As you can see, like there's like a lot of like rhyming here at the shuffle. And then having the non-rhymes be the 16ths, and then when she gets to the full 16ths, she gets the rhyme off of the cadence and puts the cadence onto the downbeat. So cool. It's so cool. It is so fucking cool. I'm sorry. She is so good. Guys, hopefully this explains why, you know, if you're not a fan of Soyeon, hopefully this helps explain a little bit why people say that she is the best female rapper and why people say she's a top tier rapper, because this is just mind-blowingly good. It's mind-blowingly complex. It's mind-blowingly, like, amazing. I have no other words for it, but yeah, I just wanted to give this a breakdown because this has been boggling my mind for the past 2 days. I'm like, how the fuck is she doing that? How do I write that on paper? Like, do I need to do a different, is it in a different tempo? What the fuck? But nah, it's written like this. I am pretty sure this is like 95% accurate. I might have 1 or 2 notes off here, so don't take this with a grain of salt, but I just wanted to get this out here and show you all what she was doing because this is so mind-blowingly good. The cadence is so wild. The flow is so like complex. I would say that Stray Kids Ta is still the most complex flow in K-pop, but this is up there. This is probably up there with her Señorita stuff, and it's so good. It is really so good. I haven't seen anyone else really do this either. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little breakdown. Soyeon, top tier rapper in K-pop. I'm certain of it, and not much can change my mind at this point. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't already, subscribe. We do this stuff all the time. And yeah, I hope to see you back here for the next video. Thank you for watching. K-pop Chill Safe Way. Bye everyone.